Hey everyone, this is Adam, and today I'm going to be showing you a quick tutorial on how to turn your Figma frames into animated banners with multiple scenes using the Bannerify Figma plugin. So to get started, all we need to do is go to our Figma file, go down to the little actions icon down here at the bottom, and if you just search for Bannerify, so that's Bannerify, and under the plugins tab, if you click on the Bannerify item, you can run the plugin by either clicking on this run button down here, or I'd recommend clicking on the save icon next to that, and that will save it to your plugins list for easy access later. So I've already clicked on that save icon, so I'm just going to go to my Figma file, just going to right click anywhere and go down to plugins. Then I'm going to go down to saved plugins and click on the Bannerify item, and that's just going to run the plugin we saved a second ago. So by default, the plugin basically allows you to take any Figma frames on your current Figma page and load those into the plugin as individual banners. So just to show you what that normally looks like, I'm going to click on the load all banners button, and you can see we've got 3 different banners here that we can preview and animate in our timeline. I've already got a few animations applied to these, but I just wanted to show you how that normally looks, where you've got 3 different frames getting treated as 3 different banners. But in this case, we actually want to take all 3 of these banners or 3 of these frames and turn them into one single banner. And we're going to do that by creating a new section layer, and then we're going to reload these frames into the plugin. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to take these existing 3 frames, and assuming that I want all of these at the same dimensions and want them all as part of the same banner, I'm just going to highlight those 3 frames. I'm going to right click on those and then click on the wrap in new section item here. So in the Figma menu, click on wrap in new section, and that's going to basically just create a brand new section layer in Figma. And you can see that inside of that new section, we've got our 3 individual frames. So you notice that these haven't done anything yet in the plugin, because what we need to do is go back to the banner loading screen, which we can do by clicking on this little refresh icon at the top here where it says refresh all banners. So I'm going to click on that. That's going to bring us back to the banner loading screen. And again, you can see by default, it's allowing us to load in those 3 frames separately. But what we're going to do is we're going to enable this toggle here, which is called use Figma sections as multi-scene banners. So that's just going to change the mode of the plugin to look for section layers instead of frame layers on your page. And it's going to treat each of those sections with multiple frames in them at the same size as a single banner. So we've just got one section at the moment, so I'm just going to click on that one and click on load checked banners, and we've got that toggle enabled, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And you can see this time we've now got section 1 being loaded in, because that's what we've named our Figma file here. And you can see in each of these layers, they're basically getting split up into scenes. So we can see that we've got scene 1, we've got scene 2, and we've got scene 3. So it's basically taking each of these frame layers and treating them as different scenes, which we can now animate separately. So what I can now do is, you can see if I play back, all of these are getting played back at the same time because I haven't updated this yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the timeline to be a bit longer. So in this case, I'm just going to triple it to go from 5 seconds out to 15 seconds and hit update timeline length. So that's basically extending the timeline length by 3. And then what I can do is I can just quickly minimize these scene layers, and I can start to adjust this timeline offset to be a little bit more in line with this longer timeline. So you notice now when I preview it, you can see we've got scene 1, scene 2, and scene 3 all playing in the same banner. So if we were to play that through, it's basically just going to animate each of those individually, and that's going to go in and out, toggling between each of those 3 elements. So that's what that looks like there. And then if we were to then export this, we can easily do that by clicking on the export HTML button. So if we just click on that now, we can basically go down here, choose our platform options. I'm just going to keep it simple with the HTML option for now, and export that banner. So once that's done, we just go ahead and click on download your zip file, save that to your desktop or anywhere you like. And if you unzip that file and then open up the folder, you will be able to open up that file in your web browser. So I'm just going to drag and drop the preview file here, and you can see that it's exported the HTML banner with those 3 scenes playing in order, and that's looking really good. Likewise, we can also do this for GIFs or videos. So I can export this to an MP4, for example, and that's going to automatically output this entire banner, again with the 3 scenes all compounded into the one banner, so we don't have them as separate frames. This is allowing us to do one long frame or long banner with multiple scenes in it. So once that's done, again, just click on the download your zip file and save that to your computer. And again, if you unzip that file, you can load up the preview page in your browser. So I'm just going to drag that in, and you can see now we've got the video version. And if you open up the videos folder, you'll also see the MP4 file there, and that's going to allow you to play that back as an MP4 video as well. So you can also do this for multiple banners. So for example, if you've got multiple sizes, you can duplicate that banner. So I could take this section 1 and just duplicate that a couple of times. And if these have different dimensions, for example, we could basically change those in here. So you could basically just shift that dimension out to be whatever you need it to be. Maybe you've got some longer banners as well. So you could create a version of that where the banner frames are a little bit longer, and then maybe each of these elements here get shifted down, and that could be a different kind of creative. So obviously this isn't a great attempt at doing that, but this is just to show you what it looks like. So if I now refresh all my banners again, you'll see now I've got the 3 different sections I can load in. So if I click on load all banners, that's now going to load in 3 different banners. So you can see I've now got a longer banner here with those 3 scenes, and I'm just going to collapse all these for ease of scrolling through. And you can see I've got these ones in here, and I've got this section 1 down here again, as we'd expect. So that's looking really good. You can also jump to these by just clicking on any of these layers over here, and that will automatically jump you to those. Again, just one small thing to be mindful of. You have to just make sure that all of the banner frames are exactly the same size. So for example, you can see in this particular one, it's only loading in 2 different layers. So we've got scene 1 and scene 2. But in this case, the reason for that is that we've got some different dimensions on these layers. So you can see this one is set to 269 width, whereas this one is 268. And this one is also 269 by 250. So you just want to make sure that those are always the same size if you want them to be treated as the same banner. So in this case, if I set them all as 268 and then I refresh this particular banner here, so I'm just going to reload my banner and load that in, you can see here that now I've got all 3 scenes loading in as expected. So that's looking really good there. And finally, again, you can obviously export multiple banners with multiple scenes. So I'm just going to load in all scenes again, or all banners rather. And if we go ahead and export those to HTML, so I'm just going to click on export to HTML, export 3 banners, and this is going to generate the code and images for all 3 banners this time. So if I just click on download your zip file again, save that to my desktop, open up that zip file, and this time when we open up the HTML file, we should see 3 different banners. So you can see we've got 3 completely different banners here this time, all getting loaded in. And yeah, those are all the different sizes. So you can see that those sizes are a bit different. And we've got copies of all of those banners here, section 1, section 2, and section 3. And those are all being loaded in as you'd expect. So yeah, that's a nice way of stringing together those scenes and exporting them out into multiple banners with all having multiple dimensions. So yeah, I'll leave it there for today. Hopefully that's helpful if you've been wanting to create more complex or larger banners with multiple creatives in them without having to manage them all inside of a single frame in Figma. This is going to make that process a lot more streamlined. So thank you as always for watching, and we'll be back with more Figma tutorials like this one very soon.